Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Channel, Kirsten Erickson. I am Faith, and I am an archangel. I have lived in captivity, and I know all about it. I lived for many centuries without freedom, and now I know what freedom means to me. I have reached out to those that have been most open and still could sense me. But most of you just took me for granted. You hold your own faith within your heart, and no one can take that away. I am a pacifist. I know there are other ways than doing harm. Patience and gratitude are very important to me. What is important to you? And do you know what? I love you so very much. I know about your every step in life. I know when you cry, from sorrow, pain or fear. I also know when you are happy, and you laugh with joy. I always put my wings around you to heal and make you safe. It is important to keep the goodness in your heart, then I become your good faith. I always work together with hope and love. It is a sacred trinity. We all need each other. We need to constantly balance each other. You create. You are your own creator of your faith. You decide. You decide if your faith is a good one. It means that you also need the Trinity. You need faith, hope and love, because this means it is all good. But only a faith in something negative, without love, and without hope, it means there are no joy, just a determination, a will or a kind of faith that is just being a means to do harm. You make your faith into a good faith, when you use your own free will. It is your own decision. So, then comes the next step. First your own faith, then comes your community and the faith they have. Ask yourself these questions: love and hope, and a really good faith, where do you find it? If you don't find it where you live, then you have it in your heart. Start from your own heart. And your free will to do good. A good faith would not approve of hurting children, or letting priests rape children. Never. It has nothing to do with faith. This kind of faith those people claim they have, is a kidnapped faith. They claim to have a faith, but behind there are a bunch of criminals that ought to go to jail. Millions of people see the grandness. Millions of people see an old tradition. Millions of people just approve because they need to feel a kind of security. But if you ask me, and I am Archangel Faith, I can even speak, because I cry. For me children are sacred. For me no one must hurt a child and then call it in the name of God or in my kind of faith. They use God and me as an excuse to do harm. This is pure evil. This is how faith is being kidnapped. And used. It is no better than a masquerade. You just choose a costume and everyone buys into who you say you are, and asks no questions. Please. I want you to follow your heart. Please, I want you to protect all the children, they are innocent. Please, I would like for you to ask a lot of questions and never be afraid of doing so. Please be wild, and be honest and follow your heart and do good with your faith, hope and love that you have in your heart. It is time for the masquerade to be over. No one should be seen as a pop star in a cloak and behind the scenes horrible acts are happening. You have your church already, it is your heart and your body. You don't really need the biggest building ever built to find your faith. All you need is your free will to do good. Faith, me. I love all children, and when so many calls themselves for priests and at the same time lie and hurt children, I cry forever. The true faith is very good. And the closest friend to God. God too, is being run over. Many have started wars in the name of God. And God never once approved. God stood beside, waving with arms and shouting, no, stop, do not start a war, and absolutely not in my name. We of course know you live and learn by living on earth. But don't be confused by a costume. Listen with your heart, and see with your eyes, and ask a lot of questions. And protect the innocent always. The pedophille's agenda is to make people believe that God is a pedophile too. And nothing could be more wrong. Trust your gut feeling. Trust your heart, and what it tells you. When you meet a church person, never let your children be alone with anyone you don't actually trust to 100%. And I mean 100%. 99% is not enough. If you feel the tiniest doubt, then you don't let your child out of your eyesight. Love will conquer all, as well as goodness will conquer evil. But it actually starts with you, it is your choice. The clothes, the money, the houses, the cars, the titles, the buildings, the gold and jewelry, it says absolutely nothing about how people behave. It is time to learn this lesson now. Once and for all. Much money does not mean someone is good. Not at all. Being a religious person with a title, does not mean this person is good. A good person needs no title, no gold, no big building or churches. God and me, we cry, for there are so much evil, much against children, and this is satanic business flourishing, and has nothing to do with God nor me faith, and has nothing to do with hope and love either. A good light is being stronger and stronger, and all dark veils are being lifted and all can see what is going on. Love yourself and your footsteps, as each can be a good one, if you choose it. But don't ever idolize anyone so much that you don't see them for what they are and what they actually do. Protect the innocent. The children and animals and the planet Earth. It is sad to say, but the satanic behavior is not over yet, it is spreading. So keep a close eye on children and be a good angel and protect them always. Let the children be safe and let the children be what they are, a child. And be prepared to see right through all the make-ups, masks, costumes and the entire evil masquerade. Most of all, I love you, and you are a magnificent light worker that have chosen to live in this particular time of the transcendent ways of Gaia. You are the new teachers and guides of the transformed Gaia, and your unique light is of the highest essence. I believe in you. God bless you.